Some of the challenges that I have seen with my new arrival students using the WriteReader is that they are coming with informal language. And so it's taken myself and the other two teachers in the room to really help them develop their sentences and help them organize their details, because the way that they speak is the way that they write, and sometimes that's not always appropriate. So one thing that I've really seen is just helping them revise and edit their writing. Another challenge that I have faced is I do have a few students who are not able to read or write in Spanish. And so in small group, we have been working with these students to help them have a voice, so that way they can see that even though they may not be able to read or write at the moment, they still have ideas and those ideas are valid.
Mi vida era feliz en Honduras. Tenía mis padres juntos y éramos una familia.
WriteReader has helped my students develop their reading, writing, listening, and speaking by helping them have an application to kind of play with and manipulate to make it their own. And so some of the things that I've seen with my students is they love using WriteReader. They are eager to come into my class every day and they ask me, how much time are we gonna have today, Miss Barrera, to finish our books? And so with that, it's very encouraging for me as a language arts teacher because they want to work on their reading, they want to work on their writing.
Pero ella ya hizo 4 libros.
One thing that I've noticed with my students is while they are using the microphone feature on WriteReader, they will speak as they're reading their sentences, and then they will stop themselves because they either notice a mistake or they notice that they forgot to put something in their writing. And I think that's very helpful, and that's a great use of technology because they are able to see the mistakes they are making.
Así fue como le pasó a alguien muy querido para mí.
One celebration I would like to highlight is I have a student this year who does not talk a lot. She is shy and a little bit timid, and she does not participate much in my classroom. However, I noticed that she was going off on her WriteReader and she was coming up with so many different ideas. She started playing with the microphone feature. So I taught her how to use that part of the WriteReader, and she has just taken off. She's blooming because of this program. And so we played back her book and she just had the biggest smile when she heard herself. My next steps for using the WriteReader website is, now that my students are familiar with creating books in Spanish, I want them to try to start writing books in English, because one of the main goals of the New Arrival Center is that they do transition into English classrooms. And I think they will have a fun time creating books in English. Another thing that I want to do is introduce WriteReader to other teachers, especially the writing teachers. Right now, we are in the season of getting prepared for the STAR test, and sometimes students may not be excited about writing to a prompt. With WriteReader, I feel that students can have an outlet to express themselves, and it's still geared toward helping them become great writers.